Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? It is GDP Wednesday, November 29th, 2023, 6:20 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:20 a.m. Eastern Time. I am ridiculously happy this morning. My mom had a great night, therefore I am having a great morning. Isn't it crazy how life can just get real simple sometimes, and your litmus test of what makes you happy is simple? Good afternoon, Omar. Let's do an audio-visual check and make sure my sound is on this morning. Hi, Juju Bell. When I read your name, I want to say Juju to that beat. That's probably not even how you say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, Marvin, Shake and Bake. That's awesome. I'm so glad that you got part of Neo. Hey, Tom, Revy, SGN, we missed you. Hey, Greg, Hector, hey, Nugget, Andre, Chris. ML Jinky, Casey, Cliff, Sir Fernando, Sam, JFB, Mike, Gino, Bass, Clifton, 93 Mischief, Zachary, Awesome. Oh my goodness, fire in the woods. Careful. Good morning, Rebby. Amen, me too. Thank you, Scotty. ARM, FSC, that is the semiconductor I'm watching. Thanks, JF. Vince, Marcelo, good morning. Shambu, Ray. Yeah, hit the like button. Let's go back up to the top. I think I got a chart request from SGN, BITF. Sure. Is this related to crypto, I'm assuming? It looks like it. Hey, any chance for pullback entry? Doubt it. I mean, there will be a pullback. It's just when. I mean, the safer entry is first 5 minute oversold. That is the more conservative play here. If you want to buy a pullback to the EMAs or to the high of yesterday, $1.37, and try that, you can. I smile and wave at these. I'm smiling and waving at F this morning. F is making me effing mad because it's running without me. But I'm just smiling and waving. It's all right. Plenty of other setups that will be out there. Don't have to catch them all. You're welcome, Chris. I try. I really try to be a good teacher. Let us know about that fire. Awesome. ARM is the name that I have a position in, and I'm watching it for 2024 for any type of SMH, QQQ. So you can go to etfdb.com, go to Tools, Stock Exposure Tool, and type in your name, ARM. ARM is a semiconductor name that is profitable, and it is a very minor holding in these two tiny ETFs because it's a newer IPO. So I would assume it would eventually be an SMH, XLK, and or QQQ. So that's why it made my watch list. I was looking for a daily high or low. My entry is around 61.20. I wish 21 is around 61.20 over here. I bought it. I did not sell yesterday when it dipped to 60.79. I did take off a little piece up here around 60.30, I believe, and I still have the rest. So I like ARM. Thanks for the trophy, Marcelo. Hi, Mark and Antonio. Mark Antonio in London. Hey, Carlos Bajorno. PLTR. Yeah, ARM was mentioned in the NVIDIA earnings call. I think I'm going to hold on to this one for a while in commons. PLTR, we've been talking about it for a couple days. It looked good back here. It had some falling wedge behavior with lower lows without follow through. And now if you're looking for an entry, I would say a pullback to 1980, yesterday's high. If that can hold, that could be a good support buy here. And we had a member share a positive visualization tweet about visualizing your trading day and how you would handle different scenarios. I've shared with y'all that my husband, he and his brothers are great athletes, and their older brother was a PhD, and he would have them visualize, just kind of lay down and think about your foul shot going in. Think about, your wide receiver running a route and your pass just lands and guides him, and just visualizing that. And that helps in any scenario. And I definitely think it helps in trading. So definitely a good idea to do that. Hey, Casey Lewis over in Trading View Land. How are ya? Hey, Mark. I think my audio works, Marvin. Bitcoin is going down. Are you asking me, is it going down? Bitcoin's holding the hourly EMAs fine. Daily squeeze. Daily's not overbought. Weekly is overbought. Hourly is just going sideways, taking a little break. No big deal. Any stocks that I'm bearish on? Actually, there is. But let me do Rivian first. We have GDP in 3 minutes. GDP in 3 minutes. Rivian, I think, is going to be a great stock. If y'all go back and look at Lucid and Carvana, they were my 2 picks last year for our stock trading contest January 1st. And they went up like 90, 70%, something crazy, because they were so beat down into the end of year. And that's how I do my tax loss harvesting picks. And I think Rivian and Lucid are definitely laggard plays that could enjoy some potential bullish momentum. Here, you're looking for a pullback to yesterday's high, 1743, for a potential long. I don't like VFS at all. I don't like it. The CEO owns the majority of the float. It was terribly manipulated back here. And I have shorted. Do you see this? I have an alert every time the RSI gets over 70. I have shorted it with leaps several times, and I may enter a short today. The market's super strong, so I'm not going to fight the market, but if I had to short a name, it would be VFS. Has a very low float, it can be manipulated, and I do it in options so I can limit my risk. I don't like that name. SKT. You're a member. Awesome. Awesome, Denise. Real estate investment, Tanger. Yikes, that was some big bear volume yesterday on a bullish day. 2486 is your support to hold your daily EQ. Weekly potential bull flag. Looks healthy. Yeah, it looks healthy. You're welcome, Mark. Qualcomm. GDP in 1 minute. And GDP, we're anticipating 4.9%, 4.9%. We broke this by 8 cents. Bulls are buying it as if it's a double bottom here. Potential weekly bull flag, healthy chart. Healthy chart, healthy chart. Bull flag confirmed this morning on ES. I would stay bullish if I were you. Space and then GDP in 45 seconds. Daily uptrend. It's been a dog. Weekly inside bars. I don't know. I don't like it. Yikes. This thing has just been in a spiral down. I'm sure you can get some moves like Jagger out of it, but I wouldn't touch it. Okay, good. Yeah, hit the like button. All right, let's look at ES. I haven't changed a thing on this chart. We talked about yesterday, faux head and shoulders with a bull flag on the next higher time frame. Next time I say faux head and shoulders, I think y'all are faux real gonna listen to me, because that was crazy. It worked. Bull move. Plenty of room for a 4-hour higher low. Plenty of room for an hourly higher low. Plenty of room for a 15-minute higher low. You get the picture? Beautiful. So let's see if GDP can wreck it, Ralph, or Do we get some continuation? 45, 80, 50 prior resistance could act as support on any pullback. What's going on with the data? Let's see. 5.2, a little better than expected. Getting a little doji, little indecision here as algos digest the GDP reading. Faux real. Okay. Typing this in the room. Let me get the copy of it. Put it in our chat. All right, now let's get this party started. Good morning. Welcome to the pregame show. This is who I am. I'm Chark If you want to give me a follow on Twitter, that'd be lovely. At Chark Check us out at charkguys.com. What we do is we teach technical analysis. We post setups in chat every single day. Game I brought up a couple times yesterday in chat, and yesterday 12:37 Mountain Time. Game was trying for a 2-minute IHS, hourly high or low, the more likely scenario. We talked about the right side of the V yesterday, and you get no clearer right side of the V than right there. So if you're waiting for that hourly high or low on game, this is buying on the right side of the V. We waited for it to get some type of bullish pattern, some hesitation, and you could buy the bull break of $12.98 or even $13. Put your stop below $12.86, and you would have made out like a bandit yesterday. So waiting for that right side of the V is important. Looks like GameStop has decided to continue to squeeze some some shorts this morning. I had it on back burner watch, but it's getting away from us here. So let's go look at ES. I lost my chat. Yeah, there are 300 of you and only 85 likes. If you could hit that like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Looks like we're still digesting this slightly bullishly. Your next resistance is up at 459675. 49675, that is your next ES resistance. What I do here every morning is I go over the indices, commodities, crypto movers and shakers of the day. I show you my handy dandy table. I'll go over the economic calendar, and also I have my notes that are off screen. I copy and paste for TCG members when I am done. I like it. Casey Lewis is telling me his PANW, or he or she is PANW plan. I like it. It's in Blue Sky Breakout. So overall, we're looking more bullish than bearish. Hang Seng was red overnight. That's the only red check I have on my screen as far as economic events. We have crude oil inventory at 10:30, and we have the beige book at 2 o'clock. That could move the market. We had the 7-year auction rock the market yesterday. So sometimes these smaller events that we don't expect any type of shakeup, they can give us some of the bigger shakeups that there are. So we're looking up at 4,600 psychological. This is bullish, y'all. This is bullish every day that ends in Y. This is a bullish formation. Look at the EMAs. Do you see that? You see the layers of cake? There's chocolate, there's vanilla, there's strawberry. You see the layers of cake? That is bullish. The slope of the EMA is at 45 degrees angle. That is bullish. NASDAQ, it hasn't gotten over last Wednesday's resistance yet. We double topped 1617325, 1617350. This will be mission critical to break through for the rest of the day. Need to break through that. Thank you, SGN. Your windshield is frozen. Well, it's 16 degrees here Fahrenheit right now, so I don't know that I feel sorry for you. Oh, you had your volume down. Gotcha. All right. So NASDAQ is bullish. You have plenty of room for an hourly high or low on any pullback. RTY is bullish. We are breaking out of this tightening pattern. We still need to get over 1838. IWM or RTY may be your bull play because it hasn't quite gotten over Wednesday, November 15th high. So this may be your laggard bull entry here on IWM. Dow is runner. Very bullish. Look at that. Look at these EMAs, how they're stacked. Stay with the trend, folks. Stay with the trend. Be a trend follower today. If we're going to have some healthy consolidations ahead of PCE tomorrow, then so be it. I say look for the bull trades until they stop working. VIX, we have the hourly EMAs overhead. Hang Seng was down 2% overnight. Sorry, I reported 1%, 2% overnight. DAX is up 1%. Bullish. Bitcoin is a little bit sideways right now. I wouldn't say that this is bearish. Plenty of room for a 4-hour higher low on the next pullback. On Bitcoin and Ethereum, they are bullish. And yesterday, half day, I was counting up that with just Mara, Coin, and Riot, traders had moved $1.6 billion plus in just 3.5 hours on those three names. That just shows you how much crypto is in focus. We're pulling back a little bit more now. I wouldn't say that it's anything concerning yet for bulls. If we were to break, what is concerning? Let's look at what concerning would be. If we were to lose 45.79, the 8 EMA, and close below it, I think that would be concerning. 4567.25, that would be the next litmus test. You don't want to lose your low of overnight, 4562.50. All right, back to commodities. Dollar looks okay. This is a fly in the ointment. As you can see, I did not check bull or bear here. Dollar's holding up pretty well, considering the market's strength. If the dollar gets its bounce going from daily oversold, which it got yesterday, this bounce gets going, that could be a headwind for indices. Gold says hold my beer, running pretty hard. Has enough room for a 4-hour higher low. We're getting within earshot, or is that the right word? We're getting within arm's reach. How about that? Of the all-time high. Gold is bullish. I would wait for back burner trades to develop. We got our 15-minute oversold overnight. That worked. So next would be the first hourly oversold. Oil daily inverse head and shoulders, still viable. Here. Resistance 78.46. Hourly got overbought. We have enough room for hourly higher low. We have inventory today. Don't forget about that. Nat gas, you can have it. I have no setup whatsoever. It's been trash. Apple, we're still inside yesterday's range. That doesn't give us a ton of information. Market's pulling back a little bit more. We are still inside yesterday's range. It's bullish as long as it holds the hourly EMAs. It is bullish. We do have a squeeze going on Apple. And y'all, yesterday Tesla got gamma squeezed. If you don't know what a gamma squeeze is, what they were doing over here is they were buying out of the money calls, especially when you buy out of the money calls same week. So what happens is the MMs have option sellers, when they sell to open, let's say a 255 call for this week, they then have to go buy the underlying to backstop their naked option position. They can't keep it naked. So they have to buy commons. So you had someone yesterday squeezing the ever-living daylights out of Tesla by buying options out of the money, forcing the option sellers to buy the underlying, and it squeezed price. And we also have the Cybertruck event tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time, I believe. Please verify that. And this could very well be a sell the news event. So I am looking for Tesla to possibly have another bullish day, but tomorrow I would definitely be looking more to the bear side on a sell the news event. Okay. I didn't cover Amazon. Amazon is gapping up. That gives us more of an edge. Now we know if Amazon comes down here and holds yesterday's high as support, that is a long signal. You got it? Visualize it. Visualize the market opens and it goes down 1 minute candle, 1 minute candle. It hits 14760. It bounces. You go long and you put your stop below 147.60. Visualize it. Nvidia, we're up here testing yesterday's high. I drew this box yesterday on the 30 minute. I was live midday. I go live on Tuesday, Friday, midday in our room. And I said a 30 minute lower high was the more likely scenario. And I was talking about it here. And that happened and we pulled back. And now we're up here testing yesterday's high. We're getting over it. I like that. I want it to get over it. Give me an edge. Come back, test the prior day's high as support. That's a long signal. Tesla. That's a long signal. If it comes down and tests yesterday's high and holds, got it good. We can't even break 45.80 on this consolidation. Liam, I totally get what you're saying. Liam says, from what I've seen, Bitcoin breaks above with no follow through. So it seems like it's getting weaker. I had a 35-year mentor that had been in the market as a market maker, worked on the floor for 35 years. And he said, don't short a quiet market. Don't short a quiet chart. Bitcoin minding its business up here right underneath the high going sideways, that's bullish to me. Holding 50 RSI, that's bullish. That's just bulls taking a break. That's all that is. I don't think that's bearish. I get what you're saying though. Coin, back burner. First 5 minute oversold. Ford, you freaking chart. So Ford, I've been watching. We have 4 weekly inside bars. General Motors beat and announced a $10 billion, B as in billion, dollar buyback. Ford is benefiting, breaking out of this tightening range. I would love a pullback buy to 1040. Yesterday's high, I doubt I get it. I'm just going to have to smile and wave at this one, I think. We'll see. GameStop, I think this is a back burner buy, first 5 minute oversold. Macy's, let's see if we can get in on this action. Okay, we haven't broken over 1535. This is a trampoline move if I've ever seen one. Y'all see that? See that high compression squeeze? Daily bull flag, daily 200 MA is overhead. I'm keenly aware of that. If we could pull back to $15 and give us a $15 buy on Macy's, I love that trade setup. $15. I'm going to go set the alert for 1501. We have the daily inverse head and shoulders on on oil. And Oxy looks like a daily daily falling wedge. Can't talk today. And it does look like a 4-hour inverse head and shoulders. Let's see how this works out for Oxy long, playing along with oil bullishness. Those are my 4 Queen of the Mountain. I like it long, long, long. Game, Ford, and Coin, I'm looking for pullback buys. Macy, I'd like a pullback buy to $15. And Oxy, we're looking for a laggard long with this daily falling wedge. Yes, option flow this week. I look at this stuff every day and you have to realize how many gamma squeezes I've seen. So I posted this yesterday, 19 hours ago. So look at the call buying this week, 12-1, above price. They were buying it here, above price. So it's a lot of call buying that happens same week. And I just kept posting various dates. 255 for this week. So they were buying massive calls yesterday, millions and millions and millions of dollars worth. And I said they were attempting to squeeze it, and then I changed my verbiage and I said they are squeezing it. $18.5 million of bullish calls bought on Tesla. 721 blocks. Those are big blocks, not 721 calls. 721 blocks. That's how I determine a gamma squeeze. I know, Charlie Munger. So sad. Hey, Mullen. Well, that's not the target, Paul, because we're right up against it. I want to get over it. We're right at it. The daily 200 MA is at 14.97. The target is just a bull move. I don't really do targets. I stay with EMAs as long as that. If it's a swing, the hourly EMAs are below price, I stay long. If it's a day trade, as long as the 5-minute EMAs are below price, I stay long. One day I'm going to come on here and I'm going to wash my hair in the morning and turn my camera on with a towel in my head. I almost did it this morning. I don't know why that appeals to me, but just to be unconventional, I guess. You're welcome. That's Black Box Stocks. That's the app I use to watch options. Hasbro. Yep, that's an inverse head and shoulders on the daily. Sure is. Getting a little elongated over here. You want to see it get over 47.20 sooner than later. Tilray. That could be a daily inverse head and shoulders as well. This thing just keeps getting beat the crap up. 175 is support, then 172 resistance, $1.79, then $1.81. It's squeezing. And it's squeezing, high compression squeeze on the 4-hour. Squeeze doesn't mean anything until price does something. It needs to do something. Get over $1.79, step one, then $1.81. Pen. Yeah, PDD looks good. Yep, that's confirming that daily bull flag. Sure is. Hey, Sister Lou. Do you want to say hello to the people? My dog's name is Sister, and she's in here saying hi. Potential 4-hour bull flag on PDD. It couldn't get anywhere yesterday. It's going sideways, but it could get another leg up or another day of consolidation. Just depends. Tax loss harvesting, Andre, is this. If you own this stock, let's say from $17 back in February, and you own Peloton, and it's now down at $5.50. All right, and you've lost 67% of your investment. It is not a loss until you actually sell it. Then you harvest the loss. Once you sell it, it becomes a realized loss. And if you have wonderful gains on other stocks, but not on Peloton, you want that loss to offset some of your gains. So you would harvest that loss, sell it. And then if you're like, I really like Peloton, you could buy it back January 1 and add it back to your portfolio. And we see that a lot where people will dump their losers at the end of December to harvest the loss, and then they buy it back in January. That's tax loss harvesting. You don't even need to see the toweled head. I don't even know why that even... I almost washed my hair this morning. I'm like, man, I need to show my face sometimes. I'm like, today would be the day. Because I don't take myself seriously is why I think that's funny. Because most girls would never come on here with no makeup and towel in their head. But I would in a heartbeat because I don't take myself seriously. Capital gains are tax-free, Mark. Okay, can I come live with you in Switzerland? My goodness. Yeah, hit the like button. There are 360 of you and only 150 likes. I don't like this pattern. It's bullish, it's utilities, but it could be a diamond pattern. Just be careful. But overall, I think most charts are bullish with this market behavior. I think we're okay as long as we hold 45.80, and we for sure want to hold the low of overnight 45.62. TCG members, I will have these notes over to you in just a second. I hope you stay safe out there. Use stop losses. Visualize the end of your day and how you want to feel. And I did have an extra comment I wanted to say. In TCG mid-December, we're going to reorganize our accountability buddies and partners for new members. If you want to be a part of an accountability or forget what they call it, accountability buddy partnership. I think it helps. I want you to imagine this. What if every trade you took had to be sent to me or Charting Man Dan or whatever trader you respect? Would you be taking the trades that you're taking? And I have seen mentees, people I've mentored, when they give me access to their trader view and I look at their trades, it drastically improves their trading because they know that I'm going to look at it and they don't want to put garbage in there. So just imagine or picture that someone is looking at all of your trades, and make sure your trades are something you're not ashamed of and it's something you could stand behind and you're not just playing whack-a-mole at Chuck E. Cheese. So, and just hitting every trade that comes up. All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful day. Use stop losses.